I don't want to be an asshole, but I took out my hand sanitizer in front of her and squirted like half the bottle in my hand and started rubbing my hands, rubbing my arms. If I could have doused myself in it, it would have been fine with me. Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to my channel. And it is Free for All Friday. If you are not new to the channel, hopefully you know what it is by now. But if you are new, Free for All Friday is when earlier in the week I created a poll and I asked you guys what kind of video you want to see for Friday. It kind of breaks away from the usual just jazz content I do Monday and Wednesday. So this week you wanted me to talk about post-COVID anxiety. And what I mean by that is things are opening up. Hopefully you're vaccinated or you're planning to get vaccinated, especially if you're 16 plus. I've been watching news and hearing a lot about post-COVID anxiety. People are, I don't want to say they're afraid, but they're anxious to go out. We've been locked down, and for the most part, in our houses, unless you're an essential worker, for about a year. And a lot of people are nervous about getting back into the real world. So I find it amazing that even though it's only been 1 year against all the other many years we've probably been out and about, I think it's just amazing that people are anxious to get back out there, almost as if they forgot what to do. It's amazing how we, as human beings, adapt. When we were on lockdown for real, probably like April, May of 2020, I kept telling myself, man, I cannot wait to get out. I cannot wait to be with my friends again, so on and so forth. Now that we are getting to that point, yes, I'm out and about. Yes, I'm seeing my friends. Yes, everything is, for me, almost back to normal like before. I was a little nervous. When people are on the train and I hear them cough, I look at them funny, which is amazing. If you're not wearing a mask, I look at you funny. Even though I'm fully vaccinated, if I see that you are not following the basic human decency rule of at least wearing a mask, I get anxious. Number one, because you're an asshole and you're just not doing what is right. And number two, if you don't care enough to wear a mask, you don't care about yourself and you don't care about anybody else, which makes you a selfish asshole. When I started going out, not only did I forget my PIN number for my debit card, I almost forgot how to use the specific ATM that we have. I bank with Chase, and they have these really sophisticated touchscreen ATMs, and I feel like you need a degree just to figure out how those ATMs work as a whole. I had to have one of the bank tellers come over and reteach me how to use the ATM, which made me nervous, and then also made me angry, because I'm like, you just did this maybe 6 months prior with no problem. Why is it an issue now? So that was in the summer of 2020, and then we went on lockdown again in November, October of 2020, started going out maybe a month or two ago of this year. Wouldn't you know, I forgot how to use the ATM again. It's absolutely insane. Two more things I want to touch on as far as post-COVID anxiety and things of that nature. I'm fully vaccinated. I've said this a million times. I'm going to keep reiterating that so you all get vaccinated as well. I'm at my favorite spot, hanging out with my friends, and somebody who has seen me many times and just never came up and said hi, decided to do so. And she extended her hand. And even though I'm fully vaccinated, I want to do away with the handshaking. And I said, no. And she grabs my hand anyway. She didn't mean anything by it and shakes it, even after I said no. So I'm sitting there with this hand like this, and I'm thinking, oh my God, what am I to do? I don't want to be an asshole, but I took out my hand sanitizer in front of her and squirted like half the bottle in my hand and started rubbing my hands, rubbing my arms. If I could have doused myself in it, it would have been fine with me. I think it's amazing again. Never worried about this before, but here I am, fully vaccinated, and I still don't want to shake this lady's hand. The last thing I really want to touch on, for me personally, is because of YouTube and other things, I do a lot of flying, and I haven't been on a plane since February of last year. And a lot of the conventions that usually happen between like February of any year and like August have all been pushed to August to December, some of them rolling into January of 2022. I'm nervous about getting on a plane. Number one, I don't want to be near anyone anymore. Not that I really like being near people anyway. I think the 6 foot rule is something that should have been here way before COVID or anything else. I need my personal space. Number two, you're seeing all these videos of people who don't want to wear their mask. So then the plane is delayed because you gotta get them off the plane. And I've even seen stories of someone on a plane trying to cough on other people because they're angry that they can't board a plane without a mask. Number one, if this happens, that means that I need to get to my destination a day before an event just because I'm afraid of what kind of shenanigans might go down. And number two, even though I am fully vaccinated, what if you cough? What if you sneeze? I'm just looking at you like, oh my God, I have made a petri dish of bacteria, which is strange, again, because we've been doing this forever and none of us cared about it before, but we do now. Anyways, those are my post-COVID fears, anxieties, confusion. I hope I did this video justice for you. I will be leaving links in the description of post-COVID anxiety. I'll be posting, I guess, tips on how you can get through it. Comment below and tell me some of your fears and worries about resuming to life if you haven't already. If you want to see my regular content of Just Jazz, there are links over here. One link in particular has to do with getting a wheelchair lift for my family car, which has taken almost 2 years and absolutely ridiculous. The other link over here will be just some crazy stories and some things that have happened to me in the past. With that being said, thank you for watching. Please make sure you click the notification bell because I looked at some of my analytics and it's telling me that more people who are not subscribed to the channel are watching my videos than the ones that are subscribed. So click the notification bell so you can get all the latest information when I post and things of that nature. Have a wonderful day. God bless. Bye.